Good evening, everyone. Head radar technician Grayson Ferris here. I'm going to give you guys a quick update on what to expect throughout the next few days as the U.S. Stormwatch team will be off now through Christmas. Now, taking just a little bit of a day by day process, tomorrow is awfully quiet for much of the U.S. aside from some rain showers here and there and a little bit of snowstorms, especially in Colorado and what appears to be New Mexico. Continuing on to Saturday, quiet. You can see we start to get some rain to form the Texas Panhandle, and that shifts its way off before it becoming more developed into a storm system. Severe weather is expected in parts of northern Texas, southern Texas, and potentially southern Oklahoma. Our main threats are potentially large hail, a little bit of some straight line winds, and a small, weak, brief tornado is possible. Continuing on through Saturday into Sunday here, you can see rain and storms go up Saturday night, move in Sunday morning, and push their way through off to the east before becoming a more well organized system. They will keep going as the low pressure system moves its way into Oklahoma, pushing it outward. And what appears to be a Christmas Day snowstorm for some, as we can see. So this blue is snow and this pink is ice. And as you can see, there definitely appears to be some snow on Monday, which is Christmas Day. As we keep going here, you can see this rain system just will continue to push off with some snow pretty much in a majority of the northern parts of the states. And then it gets awfully quiet. We have rain systems move through here and there, but for the most part, a majority of the U.S. will remain quiet, aside from these snowstorm systems that keep popping up as we continue onward. We're looking at Friday of next week, but granted, we will most likely be back before Friday. As we just kind of keep going through, you can see a majority of the U.S. continues to remain quiet, pushing it through, still quiet, some snowstorms to the north, or not really snowstorms, just mainly little bits of snow that are possible, but it's still so far out. Any snowstorms that are predicted are going to be hard to predict. Now, I am watching a potential snowstorm for Oklahoma come January 2nd. It's looking like it's a possibility in the panhandle through central into southern and dissipating once it gets into Texas. Now, it is still so far out that here's the deal anything can change. I'm personally praying it stays the same, but it's so far out, anything can change, so don't hold me to this. So, I showed y'all what to expect rain and snow wise. I'm going to show y'all what to expect temperature wise. Now, unto next Friday. So, tomorrow we are looking at temps in the 60s and 70s for the central part of the U.S. Northern parts, more 40s to 50s. And western parts, 20s, 30s, 40s. Going into Sunday, you can see these are the highs for Sundays. You got some 20s in Colorado. You got some 20s in the northern Rockies. And a little bit more the further north you go, but they're going to kind of get shrunken down a little bit. So, going in Sunday, you can see there's a little cold front trying to creep its way in there. And going into Monday, we cool off quite a bit Christmas Day, putting us in the 50s and 40s. Majority of Oklahoma will be in the 30s to 40s, with a majority in low 50s. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting I can't hit it, but Tuesday, still remaining in the 50s. for Oklahoma, 40s for much of the U.S., and places like Florida, 70s and 80s. Hate to break it to y'all. Y'all won't see a break anytime soon. Okay. Going into Wednesday, again, majority of the U.S., 30s, 40s, and 50s. And Florida Panhandle cools off a little bit, but not much. Going into Thursday, again, a majority, 30s, 40s, 50s. A little bit of some, maybe some 20s in the upper Mississippi valleys, as we can see there. Now, going into Friday, again, we should be back by Friday. Most of the U.S. is in the 30s, the 40s, and 50s, with Florida cooling off into the 60s and 50s. Now, that's really y'all's update throughout it. Y'all can see I'll kind of slowly put this back, and if y'all would like to, y'all can pause it and look some more. So it's playing a quick radar loop here. I up the speed a little bit. Hang on. There we go. Y'all can see how our temperatures kind of go up and down and up and down. All right. That is all I got for y'all tonight. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good and a Merry Christmas. Did none of that save?